Good morning, everyone. We got Kevin Scott and Dice Mama Stuff, as well as Lazy Dog in the chat. Start out with blue dice right now. 3632. Split apart a little bit in midair. 257. Three, 632. They split apart again. 314. That was a 3-1. Come on, get over there. There you go. 3-1. 3632. Short on the landing zone this time. Primary front side 628. This is Jazz today. Put this one together last night. Last night's weather. Wet with 3.9. Wow, you had a made earthquake yesterday. That's something I've never experienced. Except for every time that I jump up and down. I'm just kidding. Hopefully you're all right. Everything's safe for you there, Lazy Dog. 639. Single pitch for the left side. Hopefully everything's all right for you guys. What is considered a big earthquake? What magnitude? See, we have tornadoes up here. That's one thing we need to, most of Wisconsin needs to worry about. I really don't have to worry too much about them, because I have Lake Michigan that protects us here. Usually when the lake, when the tornadoes get close to Lake Michigan, they die down. But we have a lot of tornadoes within an hour or less away from us, though. I'm sure Steph doesn't have to worry about tornadoes too much either, being in Milwaukee area. But Greg over in Madison has to deal with tornadoes quite a bit. 3632. That's an aftershock, okay. Moderate is 5.6 to 6.2, okay. Large is 6.9 and higher. Okay, thank you, Kevin. That's something, like I said, I've never experienced, thankfully. Two, 4, 6. Three, 6, 3, 2. Good morning, Joel. I don't think Idaho has to worry about tornadoes or earthquakes, I'm guessing. Correct me if I'm wrong. They just have to worry about the tack of the spuds. 6-1. Here I'm talking smart and I throw a stupid number, right? Haven't been through. 4 is a good jolt, 7 is damage, 10 is earth cracking. Earth cracking, earth swallowing. Huh. So another midnight. Dice flew down pretty uniform on that one. Small wave. That was back in 2010. Okay. 3632. (2010) stuff would have put you what, 20 years old, 19 years old. That would have put me 40 years old. 538. Right one did not get all the way down. (632). Good morning, William. Steph goes, yep. Before the Packer draft their stuff, I wanna get a hold of you and your husband. Maybe we can exchange numbers on Discord, and that way maybe we can meet up or something at the draft and officially meet. 3632, or maybe you guys can check out the CMJ dungeon on your way through. (628). Primary front side vault dice. It's a good stroll. Good morning, Kate Fisher. You were 41, says William. That was a good year, says Lazy Dog. Yeah, 40 is quite a few years away for me as well. Terrible throw. 325. I played on Big AZ's Rapid Fire last night when I was on lunch break. Did well. I think I finished off 5th place. Steph was on the verge of beating me, then she crashed. I got lucky though. 347. Okay, let's get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode 537 of the Level Up program and day number 31 of the $100,000 challenge. Hey, if you're new to the program, it's about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. And I'm just to the last finish setup here. I forgot to set up Crapsee, so I just logged in. But on the YouTube side of things, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1. We got Dice Mama Steph following up by a Lazy Dog. And we've got William checking in, K Fisher, Jennifer. She said that was good morning. She says, good morning, everyone. I was at the table during one of those dream rolls yesterday, in for 2,000, out for 9,600. Wow, very cool. 13 or 12 or 13 nines were hit. When the big red finally came, had over 3K in the table. Wow, that is amazing. We got Rody checking in. We got also Nemo checking in. So he says, no mushing the shooter. Face palm, oh crab, bluff move. Okay, Nemo, whatever that means. And good morning, Mike, 85 Bears checking in. So let me quick set up Crapsee on the screen here, and we'll get her going then. If you are playing along with Crapsee, make sure that you click on that live tab, and that'll bring you over to the table that we are using today. And we're starting off today's challenge at 7106 for our bankroll. We have a win goal of 711. Remember, your win goal should be somewhere around the 10% mark. Give or take, your goal is your goal, but that's what I recommend. We have 20 wins coming in and 10 losses so far on this series. So let's get started here. I'm going to be playing at level 6 on the CMJ plan. And by the way, this last weekend I went through, if you look in the description of this video, I think there's a link to the different levels. It's a Google Sheet document, and it'll show you the different levels that I have set up. And I did update that this past weekend. So if you do follow along with the CMJ levels, make sure that you get the updated version, and hopefully that'll be a little bit better for you. But anyhow, let's get started here. We got 20 people on Crapsee. We got 21 people watching live, 8 thumbs up already. And we're gonna call this all bet set. And dice out. Good morning, Craps guy. David Clark. Okay, 3632 to start the day off. Cousin 2 set. And here we go. And we're going to start off with a triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan 369. So it's marked at point of 9. And that's going to be the right die off axis. So we got the jazz music going on today. And hey, before we get our bets going, let's go over to our weather. And it is 40 degrees in Wisconsin, Manitowoc, Wisconsin, with a wind chill making it feel like 34 degrees. So make sure you put in the chat what your weather is like over by you. Lazy Dog said he had a earthquake yesterday, so at least the aftershock in that. But anyway, we're gonna go 480 across, 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 in that 6 and 8. Let's lock in that 6 and 8. And we're gonna call that all bet set. Dice out. 3632. Chicago area 41, high of 65, partly cloudy. It's out. And we got 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. And again, we're gonna have the right die off axis. The 314. Rody says Atlanta's 40 degrees. That's right. You're in Southern California. That's right, Mike. But you were from Chicago area, right? If I remember correctly. If not, I'm a little whacked in the head this morning. It was a long night. First night back to work last night. So anyhow, we got a hit on that Ford. It's $146. So let's go 160 cross pressure. We're going to drop in a couple dollars to get to that. 3632. And we'll call it all bet set. Yeah, that's what I thought. So here we go. This up. And we got a 2, 1, 3, the ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. No help for me. 3, 6, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3 result. Craps. So like I said, no help for me. 3, 6, 3, 2. We had a 3 on top for the last. Oh, no, we didn't have a 3 on top. We had a 2 on top, but the first 2 rolls had a 3 on top, so that's good. So we're gonna watch this next dice, see what happens. And let's call this all but set. 26 people playing along on Crapsee, 23 people watching. Peace out. Now, and both plates are very uniform going down, but then they kind of exploded off the back wall. We got a 415 trucking camper. So that'll be hit number 2, and that'll get us out of this shooter so we can regress down. 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set. 415 is the result. So let's take our bets down. We're going to go 96 across. 15 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 18 on that 6 and 8. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. We had a 4 showing that time, so that's a good thing. And now we're just looking to hopefully extend our lead. We have 286 brought back to rack, 96 on the table currently. Call it all bet set. Dice out. Dice did split apart. We got lucky. We got a 628, the Duracell 8. So this will be hit number 1 after regressing. 3, 6, 3, 2. Let's get a primer in the front side, both dice. Morning, Uncle Hoku. And let's make that 8 look like $30. That's an increase of 2 units. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Again, that right one split off a little bit, but we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair, primer in the bottom both sides. So that is another hit on that 8, 3, 6, 3, 2, 4-4 hard 8 result. I'm going to pressure that 8 up a little bit more than what I normally do, see if we can get a little bit more money back if we keep on hitting it. So we're going to make that 8 look like $48. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. Good morning, Craps TX. Craps, Texas. You are very welcome, my friend. And did you get a chance to watch those videos that you were asking about? I think you were asking the other day. But anyhow, dice out here. See if we can keep on rolling that 8. No, we got a double pitch. 4, 3, 7. This could be an ouch. So that'll be the end of the first shooter. It was close. It was 1/4 turn away from that 8. 3, 6, 3, 2. 4, 3, 7 results. So the puck will turn off. And we didn't make too much after regressing there because we got aggressive on that 8 a little bit. But $216 profit there. Not dare, there. There we go. We'll say it right. Little Wisconsin slang there. Get the 437 there, hey? Anyhow, yeah, I'm a little loopy this morning. Anyhow, 32 people playing along here. We got 25 people watching. Shooter number 2, 3632, and dice out. Well, I hit that hook just a little bit, but we got a 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. And he says, go out, support free live content, give that thumbs up where deserved. I say, please, please, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. So marking a point of 8. Again, we're going to go 480 across. 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 on that 6 and 8. Sticking with the cousin 2, set 3632. Yeah, we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a Buckeye Buckshot with another 6-2 Duracell 8. What was the last one? The 2-6. So we just reversed it. Dyslexic version of the Duracell 8. But anyhow, Buckeye Buckshot, point made, point hit. And that's your primary front on both sides of the dice. That'll be enough to go 96 across pressure. And then all of our bets will be turned off while we look for a new point. 3632. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. The left one split off just a little bit, but we got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point as 6. And that's going to be our primary on the back side this time on both dice. Good morning, Greg. So our bets will turn back on. Excuse me, just coughed. And let's call this all bet set. 33 people playing along. 28 people watching. It's a sure. And we got another 213 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Again, 3632 with a 213 craps. No help for me. So that's 2 rolls in a row, 3 rolls in a row. We did not 4 rolls in a row where we did not get a 3 or 4 on top. So let's go 3632. Quarter pitch both of them away. Well, 6424 for our dice set. 6424. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit of a jump back on that right die, but we have a Yo Chef. 5-6 Yo Chef. So it's a 6-4-2-4, and we got a 5-6 result. Not going to really analyze that one too much because of the way the right dice jumped off the table there. So again, we'll go 6-4-2-4. Now the drift left of the dice that last row. And we'll call this all bet set. Dice out. 6-4-2-4. I split apart a little bit when they left my fingers. Another 2-1-3. Terrible throw, Joe. Terrible release. Terrible throw. That's embarrassing to do that type of stuff. But anyhow, 2-3. Ace deuce, craps, Alfredo sauce. No help. That was roll number 6. So I'm going to be disciplined here. We're going to bring our bets down. And we have 105 brought back to table, so let's go 96 across. I was hoping to get another hit so we can get ahead on the shooter, but we're still going to be in profit no matter what with this strategy here. So we're going, again, we're going to go 6-4-2-4. Again, I always recommend to play the short game, hope for the long roll. That is the smart thing to do. We'll call it all bet set. Dice out. That was a better throw. 1-4-5, truck and camper. So finally got a 4 back up on top. 6-4-2-4, and we got a 1-4-5 result. The problem is heeding sound advices, Greg. I agree with you, my friend, but I have to represent here. I have to do as I say. So $25 on the 5, $25 on the 9. We're pressing both of them up, sister press this time. So I have to do what I say. And if you guys ever see me in a casino, I'm extremely disciplined. When you see me playing other people's shows, not so much. I go crapsee with the best of them sometimes. But on my show and in real life in the casino, I am extremely disciplined when it comes to betting in the casino because I don't have a huge bankroll. So I have to cherish and protect and try to build every little bit that I have. On the show here, I'm trying to promote good values and good sound decisions for most people. 6-4-2-4, dice out. Well, those dice both move super uniform, and then it turned at the last second. Double pitch. Damn it, 4-3-7, ouch. That last little tweak of the left die got us off. So hopefully you followed the sound advice there, Greg. Okay, we're gonna be going to shooter number 3 here, 6-4-2-4, and pretty much average rolls so far, 7 and an 8. Let's see if we can get past that mark. We are in profit though. We made $10 on that last shooter. Our bankroll right now, let me see if this is working on here, see if it works. Oops, it does. So my bankroll right now is at $73.32, and remember we started at $71.06, so that puts us up a couple $100 there. So I'm glad that that was working because I did not set that up today. That was set up from yesterday. Okay, shooter number 3, 6-4-2-4. We'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we have a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. That was kind of a funky roll, but it did end up right next to each other at the end. 6, 4, 2, 4, and a 2, 4, 6. We're marking that point of 6. That should have got you in the green. That's good, Greg. So again, we're going to go 480 across. 75 and a 4, 5, 9, 10, and 90, and that's 6 and 8. 6, 4, 2, 4, dice set. And I will call it all bet set. Dice out. Okay. And we have a 1, 4, 5, the truck and camper. So that'll be hit number 1. 6, 4, 2, 4, and a 1, 4, 5 result. That'll be enough for 96 across pressure. 90 on the 4, 5, 9 and 10, 108, and that's 6 and 8. 6, 4, 2, 4 is what we're going to stick with. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. That was a little bit long on that landing zone, but we have a 5, 4, par 9, the Big Daddy Mac. So that's gonna be hit number 2. That'll be enough for us to regress and come out a profit on this shooter as well. 6, 4, 2, 4 with a 5, 4, par 9 result for showing. So we'll stick with that set. 5, 4, 9. Okay. So let's take our bets down. 196 across. If we took everything down, we'd be at 75.63 for the day. So we're about 250 some dollars away from goal. That's not bad. Again, 6, 4, 2, 4. And we'll call it all bet set. 39 people playing along now. 30 people watching. 11 people giving the love. They said. And another double pitch of the dice. Damn it. The double pitch is killing us. 3, 4, 7. Ouch. Well, we made profit, but we're not getting much past that. That is extremely frustrating. Got a pretty low SOR today. Got a pretty, I consider that a low SRR. 31 days in, says K Fisher, and the only player to come anywhere close to 100K is Jerry. Yeah. We're still early in the series, though. I expect myself to hopefully make 100K eventually, but it's going to take several months for me. I'm not going to go hog wild on the betting and that, but anyhow, our bankroll is at 74.68 right now, so we're still up $462 for the day. Let's get our bets in. I'm going to play the pass line this time. We'll go $25 pass line. We'll go 10 small. 10 tall, and we'll go $5 craps check, and I'm going to go with a 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set this time. 5, 4, 2, 3, the all winner set. It's been a little bit since we've had any primary hits, so that's a good thing. Greg goes, if the table was a max 5,000 versus 500, 100K would have fallen long ago. And that's very possible, Greg, but we're trying to keep it what my local levels are at. In fact, I think in Madison by you, I think 500, they don't even have a 500 max. I think it's like 300 max for you guys, I think. If I'm not mistaken. And at let me say it again, at the Wisconsin Dells Casino. Anyhow, all bet set. It's out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we have a 1, 4, 5 truck and camper, so it's marked at put at 5. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 4, 5. So 5 is the point. No, I didn't take that as a dig, Greg. Not at all. It keeps players in check. I agree with you. No, I totally did not take that as a dig. One of the things, like for example, let's get our bets on here first before I explain it. Oriented cross bet level again. We'll go $50 in odds. A lot of the people that are playing along have $1,000 or $5,000 or $3,000 max tables in their local casinos and that. Unless you go to like Indian, which is pretty much all Wisconsin. And I know when I go down to Chicago, though, at Joliet, and I'm not sure about the Hollywood or not, but Caesars in Joliet, they have a $10,000 max bet. I've never seen anybody do that. I've seen somebody do a $6,000 bet once down there. So it's interesting. It really is. But I try to play it. In fact, my minimal table here for Crapsee is at $15, and I should probably lower that to 10 because Green Bay is now down to 10. I'm trying to replicate that as much as possible. But anyhow, let's call this all bet set. 41 people playing along. Let's go less chin, more spin. Good morning, Matt Header. Days out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So that'll be hit number 1. 5, 4, 2, 3. 5-5 hard 10 result. I know when I go on my cruise in July, it's going to be I believe it's a $500 max on that also. 15 is the minimum in Milwaukee, and they often, this is Steph, they often go up to 25, and I've seen it at $50 in Milwaukee as well. The last time I was there, I met up with Wisco 330, and when I got there, it was a $15 table, and I was waiting for him to show up, and as soon as he got there, they upped it to 25. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. We played for about an hour and a half, and then they upped it to a $50 table on one table, and then the other table they kept at 25. But that was a 10, so let's go 160 across pressure. Add an extra $25 on the pass line there. Yeah, I agree. $50 is unreal, but surprisingly, at Potawatomi and Milwaukee, they still had like 4 or 5 people that are playing on that. But it went from they had, what the hell was it, like 8 people on each side. So there's 16 people at the table. But when they upped it to 50, everybody just beeline, and like 4 or 5 people stayed. Snooze you lose. They won't grandfather you in though. That's the problem. They will not grandfather you in. When they up the tables there, they up the tables. But anyhow, we'll go all bet set. And I saw 5, 4, 2, 3. And 4, 3, 7. Damn it. So this could be a loss on this shooter. This is our first loss today. And this could be a primary hit on the front side. 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 4, 3, 7 result. Damn it. Let's get some decent rolls here, Joe. We're going to go back 3632. And we are still in profit, I think. No, we're not. We're just slightly under profit now. 69.48 is my bankroll. So that puts me down $58 from starting. So if we get this roll here, that should be better. Good morning, Jen. Too much talkie, she says. Okay, I'll take the hint. Let's go off that set. Shooter number 5 for the day. Let's make this a monster roll and have it last a half an hour. 3632, days out. And we have a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Three, 6, 3, 2, and a 2, 4, 6 result. So marking that point of 6. And we are gonna do we're gonna ladder up one level here. We're gonna go 640 across, and we're gonna see if we can get a little bit more recovery here quick and get some of that money back. 3632. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Left one jumped up and over. We got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. No help for me. 3, 6, 3, 2, and a 1, 2, 3 craps. And let's go all bet set here. I understand their stuff. I agree with you. Dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we have a 2, 3, 5, the Justice Gen 5. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. 3, 6, 3, 2, and a 2, 3, 5 result. Thanks a lot, Mad Hatter. That's awesome. So that was 140 in. So let's go 160 cross pressure. Adding in $20 to get to the next level there. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll call that one all bets set as well. Dice out. 40 people playing along here. And 40 people watching. I do appreciate it, everyone. Dice out. Terrible roll, but I will definitely take their result. 628, the Duracell 8. This could be a primary front sideboard dice. Not that it matters, because that was kind of a jumbled mess of a roll. 628 result, and that'll be hit number 2, so we can come down and regress on our bets, and we will be back into profit again. So that is going to be 315 brought back to rack. Let's go 96 across. So now if we took everything out, we'll be at 72.63. So that's what, about $550 away from goal. That shooter number 4 really took a dig on us. 3632 is the dice set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Yeah, we have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4-2. It's going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. 3632 and a 2-2 hard 4 result. Red Eye made goal. That's awesome. Good morning, Red Eye. Congratulations, my friend. And at 4, let's see if we do a 410 Daddy Dave flip. We'll make that 4 look like $40. We'll make it a buy bet. If we hit it, we'll bring it back down to 15 and we'll go 96 across pressure. But let's see if we can hit it again. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we did not hit it again. Well, we got a 2, 6, 8. The Duracell 8. I will take it. And this is going to be both dice off axis this time. 2, 6, 8 result. We're going to go 6, 4, 2, 4 this time. It's been a few rolls since we've seen that 3 or 4 on top. That was an 8, so we'll make that 8 look like $30. Increase it 2 units. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. That was a short roll, a very short landing zone. Aces, magic aces, 1, 1, 2. There's a bookend. Terrible throw, though. And that is the small, ladies and gentlemen. We hit the small. So we lit up half of that screen green. I didn't even realize that we were that close to the small. So congratulations to me, I guess. 6, 4, 2, 4 is the dice set. And let's call it all bet set. Dice out. Okay. Yeah, wow, we got magic aces one time. Now let's call this an OMC craps. All the dots, all the spots. Midnight. Okay, I'm gonna try something here once. 6, 4, 2, 4. We got a 6, 6, 12. We have all the smalls. That's only our second tall number there now. Again, that's no help for me. So we're gonna do this once. We're gonna go 6, 4, 2, 4. We're going to do another double turn. So we have a 1, 3, 5, 3. 1, 3, 5, 3. And hopefully that'll get us our tall numbers now. Good morning, Dice Dr. Dan. Thank you, Greg. And let's call it all bet set. At midnight was no help for me. It's out. Sorry, K. Fisher. 1, 3, 5, 3. That's out. dice split apart on me. We got a 5-4 harrah, the Big Daddy Mac. So that'll be another nice hit for us. And that was a 5-3-1-3 with a 5-4 harrah result. We're showing, so I'm fine with that. It's also a tall number, so I'm fine with that also. We're down to the 10 and the yo. So let's do this once. That was a 9, so let's make that 9 look like 25. I'm going to take that 4 down to 20. So we're going to take $20 back on that as well. And we've got a I put that in wrong here. It was a 1353. I apologize. Let's fix that really quick. 1353. There we go. That changes that. Then one dice off access guy. 1353. There we go. I understand now. Okay, we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Ooh, dice put apart when he left my fingers. We got a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin Carpenter 2x4, and that's gonna be a winner 6. Like I said, the dice did split apart when he left my fingers, so that's not a great shot. 1, 3, 5, 3, and we got a 2, 4, 6 result. So puck does turn off, and we'll be looking for a new point. Let's make that 6 look like $30 right away. And we'll turn all of our bets off. And I never, oh my God, I never turned off the screen. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, we'll go back 1, 3, 5, 3. And we're going to call that all bets set here. Looking for a new point. Still shooter number 5. Eso. And we have a 358, the Grape Ape. So let's mark that point of 8. One, 3, 5, 3 with a 3, 5, 8 result. Again, still looking for that 10 and 11 for you guys. Again, I'm not playing the ATS, so it does not matter to me, but it's always a little bit of bragging rights, I guess. 1, 3, 5, 3. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. And that's going to be a 617. Ouch. So that roll comes to an end. Got enough time for at least one more shooter here. 1, 3, 5, 3. And a 617. Ouch. One dice off axis with a single pitch. No, that was a double pitch with an explosion. Never mind. Okay, we made $270 on that shooter, so we're back up to $72.18 on our bankroll. So we're up $112 for the day. Damn you, John. How ironic. 2 days in a row. And don't tell me that was midair when you said hi. Oh my God. 3632. Oh my God, that is too ironic. Okay, shooter number 6 for the day. He waited. Okay, let's call this. We're gonna go up on a pass line here. $25 pass line, 10 small, 10 tall, $5 craps. And we will call it all bets set. This will be our last shooter for the day here. 3632. Dice out. A little bit long on that one, but we have a 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. So it's marked at point of 6. That's gonna be a primary on top, both dice. 3632. 3-3 hard, 6 results. There we go. Now we got it in both of them. So point is on, puck is on 6. Again, 480 across and $50 in pass line odds. 3632 is what we'll say. The silent sniper. So John, are you on your way down to Vegas right now, or is that tomorrow? Call it all bet set. Dice out. And we have magic aces, 112. Another bookend. 3632 and 112 result. No help for me. Actually, it is help for me because I have the ATS this time. That's right. Thursday's leaving Seattle for the next 2 days. So you're doing a show today, I'm guessing. 3632. Let's see if I can hit that small again because I'm on the ATS. That'd be a nice hit for me. We'll call it all bet set and dice out. 3632. And we have a 5-3 grape ape. So it will be hit number 1 for us. 3632 and a 538 result. Left dice off axis. And we're going to go 96 across pressure on this one. And we'll add extra $15 in odds out there. Good morning, Hot Rod. And I saw it have a question. I never changed dice set. Does that make a difference? Will you change your set? I do change the dice set. I'm looking for 3s and 4s on top. If I get a lot of rolls without it, I'll quarter turn both of them away. If I hit the small, I'll turn them 2 turns to hopefully get the sister numbers, or if I hit the tall, same thing. So I do those types of things. I also do some rhythm rolling occasionally. If you check into my description, I have a video that goes to rhythm rolling, and that'll explain how I do that. 3632, dice out. And we have a 4-2-6, another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that's going to be a winner 6, so the puck will turn off, and that is hit number 2 for us. So we will regress our bets as well. So hopefully that answers your question, Hot Rod. I know that was kind of a rushed answer, but I want to see if we can get the goal here today. But anyhow, we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go $15 in a pass line. Now we're going to go 96 across. And then we'll turn our bets off. And I'm just going to take down the number that becomes the point. Okay. So we'll call this all bet set. Looking for a new point. We still got 39 people playing along here and 49 people watching. Wow, that's, I think, is close to a record for me. And dice out. And we have a 369, the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So let's mark that point at 9. 3632 and a 369, a little right die off axis. So 9 is the point. Let's take that 15 off that 9. So we're at that 96 across the level now. If I took everything down, we'll be at 74.21 for the day, which just puts us up, what, $315. So hopefully we can get closer to goal here. 3632. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 to Big Daddy Mac. So we got a Buckeye buckshot. Point made, point hit. 632, 5-4 hard 9 result. Again, left die off axis. And that puck turns off again. So that kind of sucks for me because I only had $15 on that pass line. But it is what it is. 3632. We're just going to kind of leave it there for now. And we'll call this all bets set right away. Looking for a new point. Dice out. Ooh, those dice were tight all the way down. 426, Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point of 6. They were tight all the way down, if you guys saw that. And they had a little bit more of a backspin than normal too on that throw. So we're gonna make 6 to point. We'll bring that 18 down. We'll put the 9 at 15. Puck is back on. Bets are back on. 218 brought back to the rack. 113 on the table. 3632. We need the 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. So equal on both sides. Dice out. 3632. And we have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. Let's get our second Old Bay bushel for the day. 3632 and a 5-5 hard 10 result. So let's make that 10 look like a quarter. And again, 3632. Particularly now, we'll be at 74.63. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. And we have a 235, the Justice Gen 5. Three, 6, 3, 2. 3 is showing, so we're still safe on this yet. So we'll make that 5 look like a quarter. 3, 6, 3, 2. Now we need 3, 4, 11, and 12. And let's call that all bets out. Dice out. And it's gonna be a 1, 5, 6, the KitchenAid mixer, and a winner 6. So that puck will turn off. 3, 6, 3, 2, and a 1, 5, 6 result. It's the 3rd point we've hit today on this shooter, but it's only the 2nd unique point there. So a little 3, 6, 3, 2 coming out here. Joel's gonna be there on Thursday in the evening as well. It's gonna be like a mini meet up here, and Big AZ's group is meeting. When does Big AZ's group start? I think it's gonna be coming up here pretty soon. So we'll call this all bets set. Looking for a new point. Dice out. Let's see if we can get a 4. No, we're back on that 6. 2, 4, 6. Another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 6, 3, 2, and a 2, 4, 6 result. So I'm going to take the $15 I won on that last roll, and we're going to put that on as odds. 39 people still playing along here. 3, 6, 3, 2. Down to 43 people watching. 6 days for Big AZ's. Okay. So we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we have a 5, 4 hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. So that'll be a nice hit for us. 3, 6, 3, 2, and a 5, 4, 9 result. So let's make that 9 look like a quarter. 75.20 if I took everything down, so that puts us just under $300 shy of goal. 3, 6, 3, 2. Good morning, Larry. Big kahuna. And let's call this all bet set. Thanks out. They stick cross on us, and there's our mid-mo yo, our yo chef 5-6 yo chef. All we need is midnight. 3, 6, 3, 2, and 5, 6 yo. That's the first time our dice crossed on us for a while. That's normal for me, but thank you there, Nemo, for the super chat. You can pick a dice for tomorrow. If you want to pick a dice set for tomorrow's start, make sure you put in the chat. I will definitely follow up on that. $5 super chat does get you a dice color choice. And now yo was no help for us, so we'll call it all bet set. And dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we got a 639, the center, the soft 9, the Franks. Another nice hit for us, 3632. And we got a 639 result. So to make that 9 look like $35. Again, 3632. 3 was shown, so we're safe with that yet. Yeah, we'll call it all bet set. 41 people playing along here. And dice out. And that's going to be a 516, a KitchenAid mixer, and that's going to be a winner 6. So puck turns off again. Glad I put odds on it this time. 3632 and a 516 results. We're 3-4 midnight here. 3-4 midnight. So all the bets turn off here. And we're going to leave that pass line as is. We're going to stay with the 3632. You are welcome there, Jen. Let's call it all bets set. Looking for a point. Nice out. Yeah, we got a 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point of 9. So we've had either a 6 or a 9 as our points for this shooter, and this is our 5th time I think we've set a point on this shooter. It's been one of those two all or both the times. So interesting. 4-5 hard 9. So let's take that 25 down. We'll put 15 in pass line odds. Let's make the 6 look like 30. If I take it right now, we got 75.88. So we're creeping up towards that goal. And let's call this all bet set. Dice out. A little bit long on that one, but we have, wow, a Buckeye buckshot. By the way, that 9 was a repeater win, by the way. But we have a 639, another soft 9, the Franks. So Buckeye buckshot on that one, 3632, and a 639 result. Let's see if we can get another point other than on 5 or 6 or 9 here. So all of our bets turn off again. We have a $15 pass line there yet. And 3632. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Again, a little bit long on that one. This time we got a 3-3 hard 6. So we're back on that 6. We'd think I'd get a different point other than that. The double Degen, 3-3 hard 6. So marking point at 6. Interesting. Back and forth and back and forth. So let's take that $30. We'll put that on the 9. We'll go $15 in pass line odds again. 3, 6, 3, 2. And let's go all bets set. Face out. Short on that landing zone, we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. Primer and a bottom side of both dice. 3, 6, 3, 2, and a 4-4 hard 8 result. Okay, let's make that 8 look like $30. 428 brought back to the rack, 175 on the table. $76.46 if I took everything down, so we're about 150 bucks or so away from go, 160 some dollars away from go. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we have another Yo Chef, 5-6. No help for me. 3-6, 3-2, and a 5-6 Yo result. So looking for 3-4 in midnight. 3-6, 3-2. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Again, a little bit long. 1, 4, 5. Truck and camper. I will take that. Hit right at the base of the tape of the wall. And we'll make that 5 look like $35. So let's make that 9 look like 35 as well. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bets set. Dice out. And that's going to be the end of the roll with a 2-5 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So not a bad roll, Joe. That's a term that Alfredo uses for a 1-3-4, and Fuzzy came up with that 2-5-7. Ouch. Thank you, Joel. So we ended up with $74.91 for the day, so only up $380 some for the day. 22 roller to finish the day. Let's look at our statistics for the day here. We had an SOR of 9.3 and SRR 9.3, so no come out sevens today. And we started off a little slow with a 7, 8, 4, and 3, and then we finished off with a 12 and a 22 rower. So strong finish today. Strong numbers today were the 6, the 8, and the 9. And look at that, the 4 and the 10 were super low, which is not normal for me. But anyhow, box numbers, inside numbers are both better than expected. 4s and 10s are well today. Come out 7s are non-existent. Horrors are slightly higher than expected. Fields are a little bit lower than expected. And Hardway is a little bit better than expected as well. Looking at our 100,000 challenge dice roll results through the end of yesterday. puts us at 1,546 throws in this challenge so far, and an SOR of 9.39, SRR of 6.61, and a BSR of 6.42. And today's statistics should hopefully help bring that up a little bit higher as well. That last shooter was a sharpshooter payout of 22-1. But guys, I do thank everybody here for joining in. Greg says show the support for me and the CMJ crew, and hit that like on your way to the cage. There he goes. Crapsee, Texas said that he started $900 in the hole, climbed back out to plus 42. So that's great betting there. 31%, not a bad session, says K Fisher. And Hot Rod made 4,000. Thank you, Dice Dr. Dan. But anyhow, hey guys, I'm going to be taking off here. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully everybody will be coming back and joining in again. And this is our third day in a row that we made a profit. So hopefully that continues tomorrow. But I will be back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.